The Binghamton Black Bears lost Game 2 to the Danbury Hat in the Empire Division Final Saturday night in Danbury, Connecticut by the score of 5-2. After a scoreless first period, the Hat scored the first 2 goals of the game off the sticks of Michael Marchand and Johnny Ruiz. The Black Bears did get one back in the second period with a power play goal from Donald Oliveri to make it 2-1. The Hat went up by 2 goals with an early third period goal from Jacob Ratcliffe. The Black Bears got an extra attacker goal at the 17:34 mark of the third period with a goal from Mac Lewis. But the Hat then scored 2 unanswered empty net goals to win the game 5-2. Taylor Joseph lost his first game of the playoffs but saved 32 of 35 hat-trick shots. Game 3 and the deciding final game will be played on Monday night in Danbury with a puck drop of 7 p.m. Here is tonight's detailed game recap, stats, and insight on tonight's 5-2 loss to the Danbury Hat. Scratch tonight for the Black Bears: Connor Smith, suspended; Kyle Powell, JT Walters injured, and Josh Newberg. Both teams started the same goalies: Brian Wilson for the Hat and Taylor Joseph for the Black Bears. No scoring in the first period as the Hat led in the shots on goal category 14-11. I would say both teams had 3 grade A chances in the first period, but it felt like the teams were still feeling each other out. Michael Marchand broke the 0-0 tie in the second period after a defensive breakdown in front of Taylor Joseph, which led to Marchand beating Joseph glove side high and hitting the post that ricocheted in to score the goal. After a Justin Semeraro tripping penalty, Johnny Ruiz scored a power play goal, making the game 2-0. However, the Donald Oliveri, got the Black Bears on the score sheet with a power play goal at the 17:34 mark of the second period. At the end of the second period, the Hat-Tricks had the lead 2-1. Quickly in the third period, Jacob Ratcliffe made the game 3-1 at the 1:08 mark. The Black Bears would pull Taylor Joseph at the 16:42 mark for an extra attacker. A little less than a minute later, at the 17:34 mark, Mac Lewis got a greasy extra attacker goal to make this a 1-goal affair. Joseph pulled again for the extra attacker. The Hat-Tricks scored 2 more goals, both empty netters off the sticks of Johnny Ruiz and Tobias Ojcik. Game ended with the Hat-Tricks getting the 5-2 win, tying the series and forcing a deciding third game on Monday. Donald Oliveri was the only Black Bear with a multi-point night with a power play goal and an assist on Mac Lewis's goal. Tyson Kirkby, Tyler Jurich, Austin Thompson, and Chad Lopez were scoreless tonight. If the Black Bears hope to win, these 4 need to get on the score sheet on Monday night. What went wrong for the Black Bears? Danbury plugged the lanes in front of Brian Wilson and pushed the Black Bears to the perimeter for the majority of the game. Brian Wilson made some big saves for the Hat-Tricks. Black Bears still had 35 shots on net. However, only 12 of those were grade A chances. A little frustration set in for the Black Bears, and they need to let that go tonight. Forget about the game and play their style of hockey on Monday. Taylor Joseph made some great saves tonight and kept the Black Bears in the game all evening. This was Taylor Joseph's first loss in 10 games. Monday night will be Game 3 in Danbury. Winner of that game goes on to the finals. This has been a Power Play Post Show game recap. I'm Bob Howard. Thanks for listening.